The following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hey, good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in here to Spring Hill High School on day number 2 of the 2024 Spring Hill High School Boys Invitational Tournament, affectionately known as the Shibit Tournament. You crush all those letters and words together. That's what comes up is Shibits. That's where we're at here today as the Broncos get set to take on the J.C. Harmon Hawks here in the backside of this bracket. The Broncos and the Hawks going to hook it up here. Spring Hill coming off a tough loss last night at the hands of the Olathe South Falcons, a game that just never really was in the cards for the Broncos. They started out early on, kind of held the line a little bit, but eventually just Olathe South too much. They ran 10-12 into the ball game and ultimately just kind of overwhelmed the Broncos in that one. Spring Hill falling to the Falcons 69-37, one that was never in doubt in the second half of that game when they went on a couple of runs and really put it away, grew that lead to 20 and then just kept on continuing to grow it to 30 plus in the fourth quarter. Broncos fall to 0-8 with the loss to the Falcons, and they have into the winners bracket. It'll be Blue Valley South against Blue Valley Southwest against Olathe South in the winners bracket. Those games will start here after this one. The opponent today is the J.C. Harmon Hawks, as the Hawks are coming off a drubbing in their opening game as well, as they fell 70-21 to Blue Valley Southwest. We know how good Blue Valley Southwest can be, and they showed it against the Hawks in that one. Nobody in double figures for J.C. Harmon. They were led in scoring in the loss. Were the Hawks by Sharambo. They've got a pair of those on the roster, and this would have been Ali Sharambo, the senior, with 8.7 points from Mylan Arrington Cody. And so that's what we're looking at here today in this one, the Spring Hill Broncos and the J.C. Harmon Hawks. We are in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. They've been serving the area for more than 20 years. Stop in and see them, or go online at comfortdesigns.net. Call 913-592-4453. And, of course, Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. We've got a single boys game coming your way here from the Spring Hill Invitational. BJ Harris along with you. Alongside me, joining me today, Curtis Kaiser and Caden Carbajo, as we lock in here for the Broncos and the Hawks today from the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament. Take our first break. We're back with more on the Comfort Designs pregame show on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
What is typically a daunting, frustrating, and intimidating experience was enjoyable and exciting because of Amy. She listened to what we envisioned for our future home and was able to show us houses that reflected this. She was with us every step of the way, taking the time to answer our phone calls and texts. We ended up with our dream home all thanks to Amy.
Feel at home while you find your next home with Amy Kelly of Reese Nichols Real Estate. Amy goes above and beyond for her clients and even makes a contribution to Ronald McDonald House with every closing. Contact Amy Kelly to buy or sell your home.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Back out here, Spring Hill High School, BJ Harris, Curtis Kaiser, Caden Carvajos. We set up for this one, the Spring Hill Broncos and the GC Harmon Hawks. And to bring you in here, Curtis, the Broncos last night with a tough one against Olathe South. That's a really good basketball team with some good players, and they were going 10-11 deep, and they didn't really let off. In fact, their first rotation was a full line change, and they didn't really let up and allowed them to press the entire game and keep that full court pressure, and just eventually the Broncos just couldn't quite put up enough offense to try to keep up with the Falcons.
Yeah, you know, Olathe South, hats off to them. Solid program. A lot of those kids, I know a lot of those kids, they play club with my son Brady. And I was a little alarmed when the starting lineup, there was only one of those kids on in their starting lineup that played club with Brady, and two of them that didn't start. And I'm thinking, boy, those two that didn't start are very solid players. Yeah. And but hats off to them, you know. And you know, kudos to the Broncos at the same time, because when we started that game last night, you know, halfway through the first quarter, we're tied 2-2. Yep. And, you know, doesn't sound like much. You only scored 2 points in 4 minutes. Yeah, well, our defense held them to 2 points in 4 minutes as well. So.
Well, it was 9-6 at the end of the first quarter. That first quarter really, they did kind of hold serve, and you could see the aggressiveness of the Broncos early on in that game, but and a 9-0 run and then an 11-0 run in that second quarter, and that was kind of where things they were never going to overcome that deficit. So that's where we are here. It's time for our pregame area matchups brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. We don't necessarily have a real good idea. We will be back here tomorrow determining how this one goes. We'll take a look at that bracket there. That's probably our best indicator of where we're going to be here. You see the Broncos against JC Harmon on the backside. Olathe South and Blue Valley Southwest coming up in the nightcap. We'll have Gardner Edgerton and Junction City coming up after this ball game. Just a moment ago, Sumner Academy and Wichita North beating them 57-48. A pretty hard-fought ball game just a moment ago to get things started here in day number 2. And so that's a look at this tournament. If you want to keep up to date with everything else going on here in tournament week number 1 of 2, those tournaments coming up next week as well, as the Bronco ladies head to the Top Gun tournament in Wellsville, 5:15 tip-off on Tuesday against Jeff West in that one for you. And then go online to varsitysportslive.com to get all the updates on all the other changes to the tournament schedules. Lots of games going on tonight over in Lewisburg. We've got games in Tonganoxie, Baldwin, as well as down in Southeast Kansas. Again, varsitysportslive.com to keep up to date with that. It's time for our Chamber Keys to the Game. Key to your success is a membership to the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, reminding you to support your community and shop local. Keep up to date with Chamber events. Visit them online at springhillks.org or stop by the new office in downtown Spring Hill. As you come into this ball game, Curtis, against J.C. Harmon, what do you see as some keys to the game for the Broncos to get their first win of the year here today?
Well, yeah, I think we've I apologize to the viewers because I'm going to say something I've been saying a lot of times this year is we got to find a consistent scoring.
Yeah.
We had, Peyton McAvoy against Lewisburg dropped 20 points and didn't quite have that good of a game, last night. Chase Bond's kind of been a little bit up and down this year. I think those are our top 2 scorers for the year. Chase averaging 7.5 points a game, and Peyton McAvoy, only a sophomore, averaging 8.4. And then you got James Allen at 6.1. So, if we make a parallel between the Spring Hill Bronco boys and the Spring Hill Bronco girls, Spring Hill Bronco girls have 2 really strong players averaging double figures. Yeah. And if the boys are going to turn their season around, we're going to have a couple of those players step up, doesn't matter who it is, to start putting the basket in the or the ball in the bucket. So, I think there's certainly talent there. I believe today we're going to turn the season around and we're going to get our first win, and we'll look forward from there. But we got to find some more consistent scoring if we're going to be successful.
All right, we'll start with the starting lineup, see who gets that going right here. Brought to you by The Bean. The best way in Spring Hill to start your day is at The Bean. Delicious coffees, refreshing teas, and sweet treats like smoothies, frappes, and shakes. So cool that we've got that kind of place here in this small community. Plus, The Bean has the best pastries and breakfast options in the metro. Stop in and see them in downtown Spring Hill or online at thebeankc.com. First up for the J.C. Harmon Hawks, again coming in at 1-7 on the year. The starters from yesterday, I assume they'll go the same here, will be Junior Reeves, number 1, the senior. Jackson Williams, number 2, a junior. Mylan Arrington Cody, a senior. Ali Sharambo, a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup, Angel Rivera, a junior. For the Hawks, the coach is Keith Boo Richardson. For the Broncos, and starting lineups for them is going to be number 3, Jordan Miller, 6'1", sophomore. Number 5, Chase Bond, a 6'2", senior rather. Number 0, Ryan Jackson, a 6'1", junior. Number 20, Brady Kaiser, a 5'9", senior. And I was going off guys without tops on out there, so Peyton McAvoy likely to get that other starting spot, the 6-foot sophomore leading scorer right now for the Broncos. It's time for our national anthem. We'll pan in there and get a shot through the flag and to the band of our national anthem here from the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament here in 2024. One of the best bands in the land leading us in our national anthem. We will simply take our final timeout. They'll do the starting lineups here inside the gymnasium. Opening tip-off right around the corner here. It's the Broncos and the Hawks from the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alyssa O'Connor, and I would like to welcome you to Sozo Chiropractic.
So many people only seek out a chiropractor when they are in pain, but ongoing wellness care helps you deal with stress and be healthier. At Sozo Chiropractic, the focus is on holistic wellness for any age. I am Webster certified for prenatal care, pediatric trained, as well as a family chiropractor. We also offer acupuncture and sauna services.
Sozo is a Greek word that means to heal, to make well, and to restore health. And that is our goal for each one of our patients who walks through the door.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Well, they were rushing out there to get going on that opening tip, but just missed it. But opening tip brought to you by Seats Incorporated. Kick off your new career with Seats Incorporated. Learn more about all their competitive wages and benefits at SeatsInc.com. Broncos with the opening tip one. Ryan Jackson spot up three on the way. Boy, that would have been nice to see go. Chase Bond helping out with a rebound. Nice effort there by Jordan Miller as well, out to Kaiser. Goes underway, first possession of the game here for Spring Hill. Kaiser out high, 7:25 to go. Spinning in the lane, little runner with the lane, and a nice take there by Brady Kaiser. Getting to the rim and making it happen for Spring Hill. 2-0 lead here for the Broncos. Then a quick steal, Ryan Jackson there, and a foul going to be called. Jackson going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Good pressure there by the Broncos. Missed shot there, good hustle by Jordan, get the ball back out, good finish by Brady, and then good pressure, steal by Chase, and Ryan going to the hoop strong.
Second chance opportunities offensively. That was the one stat against Lewisburg where the Broncos just were not having enough offensive boards, and then they got to see the reverse of that yesterday against Olathe South, the multiple second, third chance opportunities that the odds just keep going up, it seems, whenever you get those chances. And now Ryan Jackson at the free throw line knocks down the first one and the second. Broncos lead 4-0. They'll put some pressure on in the backcourt. First real possession of the game for J.C. Harmon. Out high, leading scorer for the other night, Ali Sharambo. He had 8. And their tough loss against Blue Valley Southwest, who is darn good, one of the top 10 teams in Class 5A. Sharambo, little pass off the mark. Slashing in there was Reeves, and threw his hands and out of bounds, and had the turnover by the Hawks.
That pressure there by the Broncos is a little bit more aggressive than what we've seen so far this year. He's kind of had to just let them get the ball in bounds, let the offense come to you. We're kind of more in their face today. I wonder if that's an adjustment there made by Coach Bouchard.
Far side for Jackson. Miller on the baseline. Skip pass far side. Again, Ryan Jackson, dish for Allen. 3 guys on him. Somebody's got to be open. Here's Vaughn. He'll attack. Nothing to do. Kaiser set up. 3 on the way from Brady. Kaiser no good. Just missed off the front iron. Tracked down by the Hawks. Up in front court. Long pass up to Rivera. And he is fouled, and Rivera will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. One game in the books already here from the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament here in day number 2 as Wichita North beats Sumner Academy 57-48. So the loser of this game will go on to play Sumner Academy. The winner will take on Wichita North.
Speaking with a previous graduate of Spring Hill, this used to be called the Spring Hill Invitational Tournament. It is now the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. They used to have buttons made for this tournament back in the day. I'll let you draw your own conclusion from there.
Bring it back. That is a relevant fact that it is a basketball tournament.
Yes.
4-2 your score in this basketball game. Broncos with it. Skip pass far side for Miller. Back outside, Jackson. Jackson, 3 on the way. Good. Boy, that was a true shot from Ryan Jackson. Both Jackson and Kaiser much more aggressive here, and they're really going to this one. 7-2. Just a couple minutes into it.
Jackson's shown some flashes this year. He's certainly a capable scorer. He could be one of those that starts throwing in it for double digits per game. We'll see. I like his aggressiveness here early on.
Harmon with it. Reeves to inbound. That's Arrington Cody. Out high now, controlling for Rivera. He'll give away to Sharombo. Working on Kaiser, trying to shake him off. Walked with it.
Good D there by Brady, holding his ground. I think he was the offensive player, thought maybe he was going to juke him out of it, but solid defense there by Brady.
Not the case. Kaiser will bring it across the timeline here with 5:39 to go first quarter. Far side Bond, now here's Miller. Swing it around, reverse it to the near side for Jackson. Look inside for Miller, back outside Kaiser. Again, same spot. Jackson on the way, this time off the heel. And a good rebound, but a walk going to be called against Harmon. Tough off-balance rebound there for Milan, Arrington Cody, and another turnover by the Hawks.
You know, one of those things that's not going to show up in the box score, but they got the defensive rebound there, and if you look back, we had 3 Broncos back, which is something that I think Coach must be focusing on. There's no easy buckets, so that was good for us to get back there. Good to see attention to detail there by the Broncos.
Jackson this time on the far side. Now here's Kaiser. Kick Bond. Broncos patient here in the half court. They found some open looks. One from Bond, near side. 3 on the way, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Arrington Cody. Near side, Sharombo. He'll lead the charge for the Hawks. In transition, kick. Another good defensive effort there for Kaiser against Rivera as they switched off.
I think Rivera got away with a little walk there. He drug his pivot foot there, but didn't get called.
And basketball karma came back right immediately as an air ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cooper Dialbeatty going to check into the ball game. Out goes James Allen. Also comes in Peyton McAvoy. He'll replace Ryan Jackson. 4:42 to play, first quarter, 7-2. Broncos have led from the word go. Won the opening top. Miller showing out high in the high post. Now Dialbeatty will flash. They'll collapse on him here in this zone. McAvoy for 3, no good. Rebound, Dialbeatty trying to get in there for it. And it'll be pulled out of there by Arrington Cody, and Jordan Miller going to get a cheap one.
Really good crash there by Chase Bond to almost get that rebound tipped over to Cooper, but good effort there by Chase. Just was quite able to corral it.
Harmon has really gone into a packed-in zone. They're going to really make the Broncos earn it from the perimeter, so when those start falling, that could be a problem for Harmon. Kaiser checks out. Elijah Lacey come in to replace him. Good trap on the near side. Able to dribble out of it, though. Good job by Rivera. To the corner, 3 on the way. No good, left it short, rebound. Rivera put up, no good. Miller there for the rebound. Long pass in transition here. McAvoy, hard pass. Dialbeatty running for it. Bucket good. One of the nicest plays of the season so far. Headsy play from the sophomore McAvoy. And a nice job by Dialbeatty to finish it.
Sports Center top 10 there. That was a great look by Peyton McAvoy. And good catch by Cooper. You know, big men aren't known to have soft hands like that. But, boy, that was a tough catch and a strong finish for Cooper.
And a nice effort on the fast break opportunity to keep the ball moved up the floor.
Free throws have not been one of our strong suits this year. We'll see if Cooper can put this one in the bucket.
Trying for the old-fashioned three-point play. Put a nice spin on it, just rolled out. 9-2 will remain the score here for the Broncos, one of their largest leads of the season. Here in the first quarter of this one, midway through. Sharombo near side, good look inside. They shook off McAvoy, but a rebound by Bond. Another missed opportunity by the Hawks. Bond to lead the charge. Near side, swing it corner. McAvoy 3, no good. And tracked down once again by Arrington Cody. He's got about every rebound for them. Baseline, good move. Sharombo up, no good. More good on-ball defense by the Broncos, just really making them earn every bit of it. Up the floor they go in a hurry. Miller maybe got away with a walk there. Hard bounce, good move to the rim. Chase Bond with a finger roll up and in. Bond's on the board, his first bucket. Broncos lead 11-2. And the timeout forthcoming from the Hawks. Timeout, we'll take it. We're back at 30. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
To play first quarter. Broncos in control of this one early on. They've certainly showed more tenacity in the early going and getting to the rim too, trying to get up. They're sucking them out with that zone and then finding the holes in the zone. And if that could continue to work, Broncos have a good day ahead of them.
Yeah, and our pressure is paying dividends early on here too. So we'll see if that trend continues here as we come out of the timeout.
Almost on cue. Jordan Miller swats that one out of bounds. The real question is the seats that we're going to purchase to go with this new setup that I'm designing in my head as I sit here.
Very good.
How much are we going to spring for the cushiest, almost recliner-like seats?
What's this Wii spring?
Lazy, you're right. With the right hand, layup no good. Good effort by D'Albini to try to keep that one. It actually went off the back of the Harmon player. They all missed that one. D'Albini swatted that one. It went off the shoulder of that player, but don't blame him too much for missing that one.
Yeah, that's one of those Elijah's going to want back. That's one of those you got to finish. Brady had one of those last night right at the bucket that he missed.
Good press break there. Scoop off last minute. Maybe a little too unselfish on the take there by Angel Rivera. You get that close, bud. Better go up with it. Broncos defense has been really good here in the early going. Corey Kirkner into the ball game. Threw it away. Lacey there. Grabbed it right back to Kirkner. Saved him. Threw it away. What in the world? Got it back to him. Kirkner, get in there. Come on, in this. Shot no good, though. Right back to him. Jordan Miller. What in the world just happened?
You know, we had, growing up, we had star points that we tracked for every rebound. You got a star point and assist and steal and things like that. And then you can figure out who your best players were. And that's one of those moments where Corey or someone's trying to pad their star points for, I'm going to miss a couple bunnies here and get some rebounds so I can pad my stats.
Well, I have 2 turnovers and 2 steals and back-to-back plays, too, for the Broncos. Jordan Miller at the free throw line to shoot, too. First one's good. Broncos sharing the wealth here with 5 guys in scoring column already. And a 10-point lead, largest of the game. Make it 11.
Jordan Miller giving some solid minutes here early to start the game. Run man up on the pressure and had some steals and rebounds. Some good effort.
A 9-0 run currently for the Broncos.
Yeah, Corey's going to have to learn that, just being a freshman here, getting some early varsity minutes here. He's got to cut off that sideline, not allow him to get around him here, and then got caught with a little bit of a hip check there.
Kirkner picks up his first. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos here in this first quarter. Thrown out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by the Broncos. It'll stay with the Hawks here with 2:01 to play first quarter.
This is an interesting inbounds play.
Well, they ran, yeah.
A full run to coach, and
they'll kick it, corner, get a look at one. Tried to check the bank, it was closed. Loose ball going to be gathered up, though, by Rivera. Good effort there. Broncos have a trap over there. Getting effort is Ryan Jackson going to tie him up. It'll be a jump ball in favor of the Hawks, but a good aggressive defensive play there by Ryan Jackson. Minute 49 to play in this first quarter. Rivera to inbound for the Hawks. He'll get it into Shrombo. They'll fire a three on the way, no good. Little Plinko ball for a second and end up in the hands of Elijah Lacey. Here he goes up in the front court. Jackson, not real crisp on the passing here of late, and Harmon is jumping in front of those passes and making it a little bit sloppy. Back to the Hawks it goes. Into the ball game, Jackson Williams to inbound. Kirkner could cover some ground in a hurry when he needs to, though, to get to that edge. He'll end up with it miraculously in his hands and a foul. Every ball that has ended up to Corey Kirkner has not been intended for him.
Yeah.
Or it's ricocheted off four people before it's gotten to him. But he'll go to the free throw line nonetheless to shoot two.
Definition of right place, right time.
That's right. I wouldn't know.
Corey's going to have a solid year for the Broncos. Coming in as a freshman, he's obviously got a bright future. Next 3 years, the Broncos, you don't see a lot of freshmen coming in and getting varsity minutes early on in the season as a freshman. But Corey's learning the ropes, coming in and giving us some good minutes and filling in spots. And so looking to see him continue to develop, and excited to have him part of the program for the next 3 years.
Missed the first, made the second. Told the story about, I think, during football season, first game of the football season, get an email from a dad telling me to pronounce Kirkner. I was like, why is this freshman dad emailing me to tell me the name of a kid? Because that's pretty rare to have happen. Dude had 2 touchdowns in the game. I'm glad he let me know.
And on the flip side of that, I've coached his brother, and I've not coached Corey, but I coached his brother Bryce for many years, and called him Kirchner for years. I'm talking 7 or 8 years, and not a single soul, including his dad, told me his name was Kirchner.
Well, now we all know.
Yes.
He's going to make a name that people will know for sure, and they'll get a foul, and they're going to know it right now as Kirchner will pick up his second personal foul of this first quarter, waning seconds of it. 49.3 to be exact. At the free throw line for the Hawks, Junior Reeves, senior for them, will step up and leave the first one short. Reeves, 2 points the other night in the loss. Well, last night that was. Seems so long ago and yet so close, so not that long ago. First one no good, second one is. That snaps a long drought. And Harmon still without a field goal in this first quarter. All her points coming from the free throw line. Broncos could work for the final shot. We'll see if they decided to. It's kind of a long way to hold on here. 41 seconds to go in the quarter. Outside for McAvoy. Here's Kaiser. McAvoy, 3 on the way. No good. Good position, though, for Chase Bond. He'll fight for that rebound, try to keep it alive. Broncos could reset here. Instead, a foul going to be called. That will be the 5th on the Hawks, so that's going to send one of the best free throw shooters on the team to the stripe to shoot 2.
Good effort again on the boards there by Chase. I mentioned earlier he's crashed the boards a couple times, hasn't been able to necessarily corral it himself, but he's been able to tip it, and almost tipped one to Cooper earlier, but that was a good crash by him there. Good strong rebound, playing through 2 different J.C. Harmon players. So
63% free throw shooter is Bond. This is the first one. There was a flurry of scoring early on. Broncos have slowed down offensively just a little bit here in the second half of this one, and pair of missed free throws from Bond will give Harmon a chance to try to get their first field goal of the game here in the waning seconds. 3 from the top of the key, no good. And that time, McAvoy and Bond beat each other for that rebound. I think they're getting both told that by Coach Bouchard. But luckily it went off of a Hawk hand and out of bounds. Broncos will get it for the final 11.5. Good opportunity here to work for a last-second shot. Run that play. Reverse it. Near side, McAvoy. He'll spot one up on the way. No good. Big rebound pulled out of there by Harmon, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. 14-3 was a good start for the Broncos. A little slow into the first. Seconds coming your way next. You're watching Bronco basketball from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
$14-3 Broncos on top of the J.C. Harmon Hawks. B.J. Harris along with you. Alongside me, Curtis Kaiser, Caden Carbajo from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Mr. Clay Freegon and Mr. Mark Williams, Principal Athletic Director, respectively, doing a nice job with this tournament always, and their support staffs. They'll be the first to tell you it's a lot of other folks that help put this thing on. Have to go check out hospitality here in a minute.
I believe there's soups in the hospitality room tonight.
Already checked the menu. Here's Kaiser in the lane, shot no good.
Pretty good patience at that possession there by the Broncos, just wasn't able to get it to fall.
Kick far side, trying to check, give way to Sharambo. He'll pull a long three, left it way short. Rather, that was Sidibe. Jackson in transition. Back to Miller. Good look there. Miller the bucket and the foul for Jordan Miller. His first field goal of the ball game. He's got 4 points as he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and he'll go back there to try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, Jordan, strong cut there. Good look by Ryan Jackson to get him the ball as he was crashing the board there. So good execution.
A lot more movement towards the rim here in this game. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like a lot more guys going towards the rim, going for rebounds, but also going on the offensive end of the board to get there. And Miller completes the three-point play, 3 for 3 from the night from the stripe. Back to that pressure. McAvoy near steal. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Harmon.
Yeah, I think if Peyton would have let that go out of bounds, it likely would have been Bronco ball. It looked like it went off there. Would have went off the Harmon player, but I like the fact that we're staying in pressure here. That's good. We've had pressure in some other games, and we've tried it early on and kind of fallen out of it. So I like the fact that we're staying in it here.
Chirambo able to dribble out of it. He'll give way to Arrington Cody. Kick to the corner near side for Shidebe. Now drive, layup with the right hand. No good. On the take by Jackson Williams, and rebound pulled out by Allen. He's going to lead the charge as well. The big man running the floor. Here's Miller. They have to pull it back out to the corner. Miller checks baseline. Kick. Jackson, 3. No good. And pulled out of there by the Hawks. Arrington Cody pulling out there. Here's Shidebe.
Got away with a walk. Nope, they caught him.
Caught the walk on the take by Chirambo.
A little bit of a delayed whistle there, but definitely a travel by the young man.
Jackson will come out. Ryan Jackson. In comes Martin Freegon for the Broncos.
Mark came in last night's game and gave some good minutes. First extended minutes, I think, that he's played. He had a little bit in the early Emporia tournament, but came in and played well last night.
Here's Kaiser, top of the key for the Broncos. 6:33 to play first half. Quickly to McAvoy, catching fire, 3 on the way. Just missed it. Knocked around, last touched by, gathered up by Harmon. Here they come. Sharombo leading the charge. He walked with it, got away with it, and that block going to be called on Kaiser. There's 3 things that could have been called there. That was the last one I'd have picked.
Yeah, it looked like pretty good position there by Brady, but wasn't able to get the call.
It will send Sharombo to the free throw line to shoot 2. And he led them in scoring last night with 8 points. Trying to get his first here of the ball game from the stripe. Took a circuitous route, but found its way through the center of the hole.
Like to see Coach Bouchard pull him aside there and show him what he was looking for or what he saw, maybe different what Brady saw. He's good coaching there.
Made the first, missed the second one. 17-4 is your score. There's James Allen off the glass, no good. Broncos hustle back on defense. Sharombo will bring it across the timeline for the Hawks. 6 minutes to go. Approaching 6 minutes to go here first half. Spinning in the paint. Pull up, good defense by Allen. Knocked out of bounds off the hand, I believe, of Kaiser perhaps as the defender.
They gave it to the Broncos.
They did. Williams had slapped at it, but I thought maybe it hit somebody as it was screening out of bounds.
Brady certainly had position there, inside position, but the problem is he found himself in no man's land there, kind of behind the backboard. Got fortunate bounce there, I think, for the Broncos.
Just under 6 to play first half. Broncos back with it. Harmon still without a field goal. Broncos have taken better care of the basketball here in the first half of this one as well. Freegon, he'll step into a 3 on the way. Good, Martin Freegon comes in and gives those minutes you talked about. We've taken plenty of threes. That's just the second of the game for the Broncos, but their largest lead now is 16.
Good pressure at all levels there. That time they almost had a layup, but James Allen was able to stop it there.
Kaiser tries to find his way. McAvoy brings some defense to him. Last minute, good pass, and Allen lays it in. Good dish from McAvoy and a good finish by Allen, and a timeout taken by the Hawks. 22-4, Broncos in control, trying to look for win number 1 well on their way here in the first half of this one.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Broncos in full control of this one, 22-4, 5:15 to play in the first half. Spring Hill taking on the J.C. Harmon Hawks here for the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. B.J. Harris, Curtis Kaiser, Caden Carvalho here from Spring Hill High School. Harmon with it, coming out of the timeout they called, trying to stop some of this momentum the Broncos are building up in the second quarter. Trying to figure out how to break this pressure as well, and it's not going to happen this time. McAvoy with the interception. The key there is trying to work it to the middle of the floor, and they just never could quite get it there. Good defense by the Broncos.
Yeah, you always want to force them to the sideline there because that introduces another defender, and the Broncos have been able to do that pretty effectively here tonight.
Nifty entry pass from Jordan Miller. And a good finish by James Allen. Back-to-back buckets by Allen, 24-4.
So waving off the basket there. A good strong finish there by Peyton.
Going to send McAvoy to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Oh, they're calling it on the floor.
So it's on the floor, just a second foul on Harmon. The foul is called on Sharombo, his second.
Which I guess makes sense. If they're not going to give him the 2-point bucket, that would make sense, yes.
Strombo sits down along with Jackson Williams. And down to Allen. Miller. Kick. Kaiser. Oh. McAvoy looked away for a moment, lucky that that one stayed in bounds. They'll reset, 4.5. Miller. Patient possession here for Spring Hill, trying to get the exact thing. That zone is going to allow them to kind of sag in there and make it difficult to force it to the middle, so don't force anything. You don't have to be in a big hurry, especially with a 20-point lead here in the first half.
No, you just got to flash somebody to the middle of the floor, kind of where Jordan's at right now. You got to flash away in and out of there.
McAvoy for three, man. He's been close a few times. To the corner for Harmon, back outside, controlled by Arrington Cody. Past the midway point of this second quarter. Arrington Cody, dish. And there's James Allen right in the passing lane. He'll throw it up in front court for McAvoy. Peyton running with it. Left hand switch to the right hand. And a missed opportunity, another missed bunny up in front court. And jump ball, that'll be in favor of Harmon.
Good hustle that time by Brady. I don't know if I've ever seen him move so fast. But, he was able to catch up there and direct James to stop the ball, and he got his hand in the passing lane there. Good effort.
He'll check out and get a quick break. Into the ball game for Spring Hill comes Hudson Gaw, the junior. Somebody lost that guy. He got it back, and the first field goal of the game comes on a bucket by Jackson Williams. The 3:18 mark of this second quarter. Lost ball, stolen away by Harmon. They'll get it back. 3:02 to play in the first half. Controlled out high by Rivera. He'll give to Williams. Guarded by Miller. Good defense by Jordan Miller. Kick outside. Controlled by Arrington Cody. Now Williams. Rivera back with it, top of the key. Allen getting right up in his shorts. On-ball pressure was certainly a goal here, and there it leads to a steal. Miller got to watch behind. Pressure comes. Another missed layup by the Broncos. Martin Freegon's there to put it back up and in, though. How about Martin?
Yeah, giving us good minutes, and if you see there, you got 4 Broncos in the front court there pursuing that after the steal, so that's good effort by the Broncos all around, and a strong way to finish for Martin.
Williams drives all the way baseline, kicks. 3 on the way, no good on the take from Reeves. Broncos with another chance to add to their lead, matching their largest lead of the game here at 20. Gaw on the near side. There's Miller near quarter. Gaw for 3. No good. Broncos aren't helping their 3-point percentage any, but offense is coming.
Shooting with confidence, though.
Shot up, no good on the take by Rivera for Harmon. Gaw will lead it up. Near side, here's Freegon. Now McAvoy. Good look inside from Miller. Allen up and around, good. Nice sharing of the basketball there. Allen the beneficiary, but everybody involved. He's got 6, and the Broncos have their largest lead of the game at 22.
You know, sometimes you mentioned it earlier about maybe being a little bit too unselfish. That time worked out in their favor. Good way to share the ball there, and good strong finish there by James.
Rivera, kick, 3 on the way from Arrington Cody, no good. Nice rebound by Martin Freegon. Timeout going to be taken. It's a 30 by the Broncos. We'll take it. 28-6, Broncos in full control here from Spring Hill.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
1:03 to play first half, 28-6 Broncos. Taking care of business here at home. Good look in there at the Spring Hill Spirit squad. Nice job, Caden. Broncos with the basketball as we come out of the timeout. 1 minute to play first half. Michael Grand, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way. Hudson gone deep three on the way, no good. Jackson knocked it around. D. Albini, right place, right time. Couldn't finish at the rim. He'll get it back. How about another try? Nope. And the Broncos missed another opportunity there. They could have added to maybe at least 4 to 6 more points into this lead. Knocked out of the hands of Sharambo. Kick back outside. Williams for three. No good. And there's Jackson. Ryan Jackson with the rebound. Yet again, 33 seconds. Broncos certainly could work for the final shot of this first half. And it looks like that's the plan.
Yep.
Looks like Harmon's okay to let him. Put a little pressure on the ball now. 19 seconds to play.
This is a scenario where you've always got a player or two in your sleeve that you practice that the kids know, and so we'll see what they draw up here.
Screen come from Bond. They'll flash the Albini out high. They get a little aggressive with Gall on the ball. 5 seconds. Needs help. 2 seconds. Got to get one off. Bond will. Not a bad one for the baseline jumper. Good at the end of the first half. How about that? Broncos ought to be feeling about as good as they felt all year long as they go to the locker room to talk about this one, executing the plan to perfection, and have the biggest lead of the season as they go to the locker room here at home. 30-6 your score. We will talk about it next as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. The Broncos in control. We'll talk about it next. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
The 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, that'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley. The substituted forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back out here on the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. B.J. Harris, Curtis Kaiser, and Caden Garbajo here from Spring Hill High School. Halftime show brought to you by Michael Graham and his staff at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Halftime break here. Take a look at our numbers. First for Harmon, just one field goal in that first half. I mean, the Bronco defense has been really good. They limited that first field goal, came with 3:18 to go in the second quarter. 2 points for Jackson Williams, 2 points for Angel Rivera, 1 point for Sharambo, 1 point for Reeves. That's it for them. They scored 3 points in each of the first 2 quarters. For the Broncos, they actually did better in the second quarter, 16 points for them, 14 points in the first quarter. Broncos led 14-3 after one. They lead 30-6 here at the break. Scoring totals for the Broncos: 6 points from James Allen, 5 points from Jordan Miller, 5 points from Ryan Jackson, 5 points from Martin Freegon, 4 points from Chase Bond, 2 points from Cooper D. Albini, 1 point from Corey Kirkner. As the Broncos, with 2 points from Brady Kaiser as well. I thought Brady had a point there, and it was sitting right in front of me, as well as the scoring for the Broncos, as they lead it here at the break by this score you see on the board, 30-6. We are in the midst of the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. You see where we stand right now. Broncos with a win would move on to play at 4:45 tomorrow afternoon. In the fifth place game, they'd be taking on Wichita North, who knocked off Sumner Academy 57-48 just earlier today. Coming up after this one, you see there at the bottom side, bottom right, is Gardner Edgerton and Junction City. They're warming up as we speak. And then the nightcap tonight is Olathe South and Blue Valley Southwest. That's probably be a pretty fun game to watch later on this evening. So get on out here and watch some good basketball. Support this tournament. Support the staff that put it on for the community as well. The Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. But Curtis, right now at halftime, 30-6. You had to feel pretty good coming in here for the Broncos after seeing J.C. Harmon play last night, but to come out, execute, and have this lead. I said they probably feel good. You know them as well as anybody. They probably do feel pretty good as well.
Yeah, you obviously want to get that first win, but I think the thing we can hang our hat on to right now is our defense. You know, you said it there. You hold any team, no matter who it is, to just one field goal in the first half and 3 points in each of the first 2 quarters, you're going to be successful. And a lot of that was probably just adjustment by Coach Bouchard to press more in the front court and press a little longer than we have in the past. And credit to the boys that went out and executed that. So, I think that's the biggest change from what we've seen in the past was a little bit more in-your-face pressure by the Broncos. If we continue that, I think we'll see more of the same coming here in the second half.
30-6. You see the score on your screen as the Broncos are in control of this one at the half. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and wrap up the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Thanks for joining us for the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime shows. Time to get ready for our second half action here from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. BJ Harris, Curtis Kaiser, Caden Carvalho. As we get started in the second half of this one, the Broncos leading it pretty handily, 30-6 over the J.C. Harmon Hawks. Broncos will have it coming out of the second half timeout as well on their first offensive possession with Bond. Moving around over to Jackson. Here's Kaiser, top of the key. He'll look to check it. Kick. Back outside, they'll reverse it. Back to Bond. Look at a 3 on the way. Rolling around and all the way in. Made a couple trips around before it made a decision, but falls through. Bond's first 3 of the ball game. He's got 7 points. The Broncos add to the lead, now the largest of the game. Near side, this Bronco defense continues to be tenacious. I mentioned Broncos trying to pick up win number 1 of the season. Well on their way. Got to finish strong. Here's a kick and a 3 on the far side. No good. Good position there, though. But last touched by Arrington Cody and out of bounds.
Good patience on offense there. Good to see Chase get work the ball around. Chase ended up with an open 3. Was able to knock it down. Did want to point out, looks like Ezra Baker is in street clothes tonight. I know it looked like he was maybe had some shoulder problems yesterday coming out of the game, so don't want to speculate there, but wish him a speedy recovery for whatever he's got going on.
And Ezra actually led the Broncos in scoring last night with 7. Here's Jordan Miller. He'll use that one all and in. Jordan Miller's got 7 for the Broncos as well, as both him and Bond have 7, 35-6.
And shout out to Evan Brown as well. I mentioned it on a previous broadcast that he is going to miss his junior year of basketball for some ailments, I think, and he's on the road to recovery, so we'll hope he heals well, is ready to come back next year and have a big senior year for us.
Break through the pressure through the hands of the intended receiver, Abdi Sidibe.
I think I like the most about Evan is he's been there through it all. He comes to practices, he's out there high-fiving during warm-ups, just being a great teammate.
That's awesome. To the corner for Allen. He'll go baseline. Got tangled up in there, out to Kaiser. Thought about stepping into 3, now he'll drive. Kaiser lost it, gathered up by Bond, luckily. Back around Jackson. Kick off to Allen, so much contact, and finally they did call it foul. It's going to be the first of the half against J.C. Harmon. And they get Arrington Cody with that one. There's a foul on the inbound as well. Somebody got a hold of somebody. We're going to get that on Sharambo. It's his 3rd. Somebody left the door open. It got cold in here all of a sudden. Inbound to Bond. Too hard off the glass. And tracked down by Williams.
Yeah, Chase needs to gather that next time. I think and get his feet underneath him there. I think he tried to get it up there a little off balance. Didn't quite work well, but
Another throwaway by Harmon, and the Broncos get it back 35-6, 6:01 to play, third quarter. Oof. Williams loses a little focus, tries to shove off on Bond. He'll wrap it around. Finds Sidibe. And he lost it. Gathered up by Allen. Long pass up in front to Kaiser. Falling out of bounds. Somehow ends up with Bond. That, I think, is an assist. Bond finishes it, but a sacrificial play by Brady Kaiser, 37-6. 5:32, Broncos put that pressure on. Stolen away by Kaiser. Threw it away. Right back to him. To Sharambo. Here up in front court. Sidibe. And the bank is open for Abdi Sidibe. First three, just the second field goal of this game for Harmon. And ball thrown out of bounds. And another turnover by the Broncos. Back-to-back turnovers for Spring Hill. Out goes Kaiser. Out goes Jackson. Back in comes Lacey and McAvoy, their first minutes of this second half.
Yeah, not sure who that pass was intended for. It went right in the middle of two people.
Outside for Rivera, controlling. High dribble. Well, he'll hand it off for Sidibe. And a walk going to be called. Another turnover by Harmon. The Broncos win. This holds on. They'll play tomorrow, 4:45 against Wichita North. We'll have that game for you, 4:30 pregame scheduled. We were just a hair ahead of schedule here today. Have been the last 2 days, and I would expect the same tomorrow. So Friday afternoon basketball coming your way tomorrow here from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Far side, McAvoy. Skip pass. Miller, he'll go baseline. Stopped. Allen lost it out of bounds.
Couple sloppy possessions here by the Broncos. Need to clean some of that stuff up here. This will be a good get-well game for us, but can't lose focus on getting better here.
D'Albini Kirkner gets set to come into the ball game for the Broncos at the next dead ball. Miller working. Hard pass. Still to be determined. McAvoy gets just rolled up. And lucky for the Broncos, it'll stay with them. 4:27 to play third quarter. Kirkner into the ball game. Lacey Widow bringing it across the timeline for the Broncos. All the way, nobody stopped him. Elijah Lacey easy to the basket, up and good. Like they forgot he was playing. He had the ball.
Don't stop the ball. That's what you should do. Good attack there by Elijah. Good finish.
39-9. Broncos up by 30 again. Sharambo charge.
Offensive foul.
Lacey taking that charge, set up and saw it coming. Offensive foul against J.C. Harmon, going to be called against Sharambo. That's his fourth. He'll have to come out. In comes Mohamed Sharambo. Also into the ball game comes Arrington Cody. Said his name a lot in the first half. Out goes Sharambo. Out goes Sidibe. Halfway through this third quarter, Broncos in full control. Bond. Look down inside for Lacey. Kick back to Kirkner. He'll elevate. Leaner. Shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there by... That's Arrington Cody. That's a lot of walk. lot of steps. But he'll get called, get a foul called to John anyways, and go to the free throw line. Will Jackson Williams. Up, skip, and a jump, and a step, and a step, and a skip.
Give that young man a ticket. Instead, he gets rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
If you can get your steps in fast, they don't count. Everybody knows that. Here's Williams. He's been able to give them and provide them with some. He had the first field goal of the ball game, did Williams. And now knock down the free throw. They're pretty good from the free throw line. They were 4 of 6 in the first half. 5 of 7 for the game. Broncos first half free throw shooting 6 of 10, so not too bad. There's a missed opportunity to foul.
No, he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, Ozzie.
Didn't regather himself inbounds. Previous possession there by Corey. He kind of went up. What you see there is a prime example of expecting contact versus trying to play through it. And he'll learn that as he gets more experience here and get coached up by Mr. Bouchard, that you got to learn to be able to play through that contact, not anticipate it.
Good dish by Lacey, just not able to finish his bond. A lot of contact as he was going to the rim as well. 39-10, 3:19 to play. Williams, penetrate, kick. 3 on the way, swish from Junior Reeves. And now 2 threes in this quarter. That matches, just those 2 buckets match their first half point total. So they've come out of the locker room a little bit better, has J.C. Harmon, and certainly slowed the Broncos down a touch. At the free throw line is Kirkner. Kirkner 1 out of 2 on the night from the stripe. His points came in the first quarter from the charity line. Certainly his longest playing time here in the last 2 ball games of the season. He'll knock down the first one. Freegon will come in and replace Bond. First one good from Kirkner, second one forthcoming. Made them both. 28-point lead for the Broncos, 3:02 to play in this third quarter. Near side, Arrington Cody. He'll give it up for Alain Gazadekwe. Gazadekwe look to check, kick back outside. Reverse Rivera, 3 on the way. Ooh, used it all. Last touched by. Ooh, Broncos may have got a gift there. Freegon fighting in there with it. With Arrington Cody, it'll stay with the Broncos or go back to the Broncos with 2:42 to play in this third. Now that we'll bring in the sub, Rivera will check out. In comes Mekhi Whitmore. Lacey again going to make it all the way. D'Albini will finish at the rim. His second field goal of the ball game. He's got 4. The Broncos back in front by 30.
I could hear my high school coach, Mr. Bryce Hines, yelling, "Stop
the ball."
The ball.
Happening again. Lacey off balance, but he'll make it. Elijah Lacey getting the most out of his moments in this third quarter. He's got 4 third quarter points. The Broncos have their largest lead of the game at 32. Good defense by Corey Kirkner. Kick back outside to the near side corner for Reeves, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Richardson. 45-13 Broncos getting right here today at home. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050.
Colton McCannon back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. We got a 45-13 game, 2 minutes left. Broncos have looked real good today. They've looked real good, really sharp. What do you think, Curtis?
I think I'm honored to be standing here next to the man, the myth, the legend that is known as Colton McCannon.
Sir.
So it's a pleasure to have you here. Broncos, let's see what they call there. We got a foul on. What they call it? Foul on. Still don't know.
We're waiting. Curtis is talking.
Foul on Cooper D'Albini here. So we got the Hawks ball out underneath their basket.
Here we go.
Oh.
I mean, we got a foul on Cooper D'Albini. Big senior.
If you hadn't noticed, this is Colton's first attempt.
I'm already a natural.
Yes.
Here we go. Out of bounds. Pass. Rivera. Drive. Bucket. Good. Bucket good from Rivera. Lacey. Deep pass. Kirchner. Tough bucket from Corey Kirchner, the freshman. Vera's bringing it back up. Lacey's picking him up at half court. Vera with the drive. The take. Off by a bit. Cooper D'Albini with the rebound. Lacey takes it up. Oh, little slip from Lacey. Kirchner from the corner. Bang!
I have to correct you. His last name was Kirchner, not Kirchner. Kirchner.
He's always going to be a little Kirchner to me.
So, Colton, you have any breaking news to share with Bronco Nation here? Anything new?
I probably won't be playing college football. I'm going to the Marines, but, I thank Spring Hill for my time. I've made peace with my high school career.
Well, great senior season for you. A lot of accomplishments, so congratulations on that. A lot of fun to watch you play down there running chains, so kind of get up close and personal. A lot of fun to watch, so I wish you the luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Curtis. Means a lot.
Absolutely.
Curtis used to coach me when I was a little boy, so a lot of respect for the big man next to me.
Back in the day.
Ooh.
I'm lucky enough to have the one and only Jackson Torres to my left here. I don't know what I did to deserve today, but man, I'm surrounded by legends. So Broncos with a comfortable lead here, 50-15. Here's that a little bit unorthodox out of bounds play. Last time they got a 3 out of it.
Such a unique play. I wonder how he came up with it.
Last time they ran it in the first half, they sprinted towards coach, and I was like, don't they realize that it's their ball? And then they turned around and sprinted back, and they got an open 3 out of it. They didn't make it, but I actually got him a good shot.
Seems to work.
Yeah.
Yep. Drive. Little floater. Ooh. Lacey taking it back up.
3 seconds here. See if we get
McAvoy. Deep at the buzzer. Not quite. We're going to take a break. We got the fourth quarter coming up next. 15-50, Spring Hill lead.
Being a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation is about making a difference in a child's life to ensure they will have every opportunity to succeed in the classroom and beyond. My name is Dr. Bart Gehring, and I have been a donor to the Spring Hill Education Foundation for 25 years.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Spring Hill. Jackson with a 3 right off the bat. How'd you like that cameo there? They commandeered my broadcast.
It's a joy. Colton's always been a fun character, good kid. Like you mentioned, I coached him for several years. just a lot of fun to be around. So I wish him the best there. I think he said he's heading to the Marines instead of college football. So good for him. Wish him the best.
Well, he made my fall about as enjoyable as I've had in a long time because that was fun to watch, and so I was okay with handing over. I don't do that very often, or ever for that matter, but he did okay.
Yeah.
He can have this seat someday. That's the dudes I want going to do the stuff that those dudes have to do.
Yep.
That's for sure. Back into this one, Broncos in full control, likely running clock. Well, we'll have a running clock here in this fourth quarter, and so they've pretty well punched their ticket. Broncos have done and been consistent. Curtis, I think that's probably one of the things that's been the most striking. Now, obviously, competition being what it is, but you still got to come out and do what you want to do, and they've been able to kind of consistently stay. There was maybe a little lull there in the second quarter, but other than that, they've been able to just keep it on the J.C. Harmon Hawks.
Yeah, consistency's been something we've been lacking kind of all season. We've had some games where we've started really slow. We've had some games we started really fast. We've always had those lulls and slow moments where it's come back and kind of caught with us. But today we've been pretty consistent from the opening tip, and hopefully that'll pay some dividends for us tomorrow night.
Looking to take one in is Williams tomorrow afternoon, evening. A little 4:45 pregame or tip-off is scheduled for that one against Wichita North. The Broncos likely, not even likely. It would be a heck of a comeback with a running clock. But so we'll have that one for you. We'll have a scheduled 4:30 pregame, 4:45 tip-off in that one. And then we'll turn our attention to ladies next week as 5:15 Tuesday. The girls will travel over to Wellsville to take on Jefferson West. That's a team that the Broncos beat in the Top Gun Tournament Championship 2 years ago. After beating Lansing, at the time was the number 4 ranked team in 5A. They beat them in a really good game in the semifinals and rolled Jeff West in the championship game.
You know, for the Hawks there, number 2, Williams, that was just at the free throw line there. He's had a solid game today. He maybe didn't have his best game against Blue Valley Southwest, but he's played solid today. Just getting a rebound there for the Hawks. Maybe there's a bright spot there for Coach.
He'll have a top of the key with 5:13 to go. Near side for Sidibe. Looking to drive in, Leonard Lobo Funes. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Freegon. Outlet to Gaw. Back to Freegon. He'll drive. Good take. Good first step by Martin Freegon. And they're going to call.
Oh, they're doing substitutions. I thought he was calling him for a travel.
It was very similar motion. The fingers were out, which I thought was an odd travel, maybe a little travel. Is that what that is? I don't know.
Just half a step.
He was just trying to rotate guys in. Martin with 7 points in this ball game, including 5 in that second quarter for Spring Hill.
Martin's one, I would say, he kind of has what I'd call sneaky athleticism.
Yeah, that first step was quick. He got by him and easy to the rim. Arrington Cody, errant pass, thrown over for Rivera out of bounds. They've had a few of those.
Early in the season there when the coaches can't really interact with kids, I came and Coach had asked me to come and kind of open the gym for the kids and just be a parent in here with them. And Martin showed me some things there that surprised me. They were talking about dunking contests and things like that. He got up there and threw it down, and I was like, pretty impressed by the young man.
I always just really took a lot of pride in being able to touch the net. Kick back out near side. Gaw, he'll pull the trigger on a 3, just a little long. Good rebound, though, by Freegon. Fighting in there on that one and out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. Tough break there for Harmon by Makai Whitmore. More broadcasters in the building.
Yeah.
Get a little territorial. It's in Junction City. Further west you get, the radio really kicks in, and Junction City coming to cover their Blue Jays. Shot no good by Gaw, out of bounds. Back to Harmon with 3:16 and counting in this fourth quarter.
Hudson maybe hasn't had the shooting night he was hoping for, but I know I watched him play some JV last year. I haven't got to watch him play much this year, but shoots the ball with confidence, shoots the ball well from 3 in the JV contest last year. So like the confidence the young kid plays with.
Near side, Sharombo playing with those 4 fouls. He'll look to take one in. He'll throw it away, trying to zig, and decided to zag was Junior Reeves. Out of bounds, back to the Broncos. Broncos girls at that Top Gun tournament, if they are able to pick up a win in the first round on Tuesday, would move on to the second round with a likely opponent being Nemaha Central. It is a basketball powerhouse in girls basketball, one of the best teams any classification. They grow them tall and strong in the Nemaha Valley.
Broncos had a rough one yesterday, but didn't play their best basketball. You're going to have games like that, but I'm sure Coach Hustle will have them ready to go come Tuesday.
Real challenge these kids are facing right now is just lack of practice with all the school cancellations and coming off Christmas break, and it just didn't. This is the best opportunity really the Broncos probably have had to practice and play together since before Christmas.
Yeah, there's been a couple days there. Usually when you don't have games, weather permitting, you still try to fit in a practice. But there were several, at least 2 of the snow days we had.
Certainly can.
They weren't allowed to have any kind of practice or anything. So.
Well, 40-point win is going to look pretty good after an 0-8 start for the Broncos, and hopefully things to come. We've talked about that in the early going of the season as well. You get in the Frontier League, Broncos matchup. We saw it against Lewisburg. That's going to be one that they were really going to look back at and want back. But we'll go over there later on in the season and try to steal one in the Frontier League. Games against Paola. Baldwin's pretty good right now. That'll be competitive. Certainly already seen them once this year as well.
Bonner Springs, I think, is pretty solid. Ottawa's always pretty good, too. So Frontier League's got some good competition, but Broncos get their first win here today and gives us something to build off of.
Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show coming your way in just a moment. We'll recap this game. I did quit keeping stats when I got my headphones stolen by Colt McKenna. Again tomorrow, 4:30 pregame, 4:45 tip-off as the Broncos take on Wichita North. Step in, long 2 on the way, no good. And last touched out of bounds off of the Broncos. It'll stay here with 22 seconds and counting. Likely one more possession here for Harmon.
Yeah, when Colton came and stole your headset there, I really didn't know there was any breaking news. I was just trying to make the young man uncomfortable.
I didn't know what he was doing. He just got to do it.
Yeah.
When you're the state's leading rusher and put on a show like he did all football season, you get to jump on here and I guess break news. 54-15 your final score in this one. The Broncos going to cruise to their first win of the year, and it feels so good as Spring Hill will nearly win by 40 here over the J.C. Harmon Hawks in the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. Broncos move to 1-8 on the season. Plenty to talk about here on the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show. We'll wrap things up, name our absolute painting play of the game, our Shara Shrum Prudential Financial Player of the game, and we'll get out of here for today to re-rack it and come back tomorrow. The Broncos win it here. Final score 54-15. You watch it all on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back out here quickly on the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show. Look at the entrance there, and the stable. Students clearing out, getting ready for this game here in just a moment between Gardner Edgerton and Junction City. Should be pretty competitive. We'll just wrap it up this one. Bronco boys winning just a moment ago, getting their first win of the season, 54-15. Run through the scoring here real quick. The Broncos, Corey Kirkner leading the Broncos in scoring with 10 points, including 9 of those in the second half. He had a 3 in that third quarter as well. So Kirkner, 10 points, 9 points from Chase Bond, 7 points from Jordan Miller, 7 points from Martin Freegon, 6 points from James Allen, 4 points from Cooper D'Albini, 2 points from Brady Kaiser, 4 points from Elijah Lacey. That's just good all around, sharing the basketball. They played well, and that's why we're naming our player of the game. Our Shirisham player of the game is the entire team here in this one to get win number 1 of the season. Player of the game brought to you by Shirisham Financial Professional. Achieving your financial goals is a team sport. Call today, 913-592-5573. The Prudential Insurance Company of America, Newark, New Jersey. And, of course, our Absolute Painting play of the game, from a fresh coat of paint to refinishing our cabinets. They do it all this time of the year. Absolute Painting turns indoors with incredible indoor paint specials. Call today for a free quote. This special number just for Spring Hill Sports Live viewers, 785-333-9651. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute. Play of the game. I just think the defensive pressure early on, the ability to really take them out of any sorts, realize that they were about to get defended for the rest of the game, and I felt like the sails just kind of went down from J.C. Harmon, and that defense led to offense on the other end of the floor.
Absolutely. You could tell from the opening tip, the first time we set up for that trap, you could tell that made the Harmon guards very uncomfortable bringing the ball up the court, and that of course made Coach want to do it more and longer than we typically have, but yeah, the boys had good pressure and a little bit more ball pressure. That was one adjustment I think Coach made. Like I say, usually he lets them get the ball in bounds, and then we kind of work towards the trap. But today we were more in their face, more aggressive on that. So I think that was probably an adjustment by him. And kids went out and executed well. Got our first win of the season. And one of the things I liked at the end of the game, we weren't jumping around hooting and hollering like we just won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Kids had kind of a stoic look on their face, like, okay, this is one. Let's get focused to get ready for tomorrow's game against Wichita North. Business
was good today as the Broncos win it 54-15 over the GC Harmon Hawks. They will move to 1-8 again Harmon will fall to 1-8 on the season. Back at it again tomorrow afternoon, 4:45 on the tip, 4:30 on the air as the Broncos will take on Wichita North. We'll have that game for you tomorrow here from the Spring Hill Invitational Basketball Tournament. We got to clear out and make room for the Junction City radio guys. We're sucking up all their energy, and so we'll clear for them to do their job, and appreciate everybody who jumped on here today to watch. We'll do it again tomorrow. Make sure you keep up to date with everything we've got to offer at varsitysportslive.com, including all the games coming up tomorrow, as well as next week when we head to the Top Gun Tournament in Wellsville. Final score once again, 54-15 for Curtis Kaiser and Caden Carbajo on BJ Harris and Colton McKenna. I'm BJ Harris saying so long from Spring Hill High School. The Broncos win it today, 54-15. You watched it on Spring Hill Sports Live.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for